Good evening. Eddie is misbehaving. What is it? What is it, Edward? Is the house under assault?
It might be. It's possible.
And I'll tell you, Eddie, he's not a fan of people who are trying to landscape. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, so the guy was like right outside the window.
Yeah, well, okay. All right. Yeah, I understand how bad it is when
he could have been trying to break in.
Yeah, he could have been had he not been paid to be here.
Right.
To work on the house and property. I've tried explaining this to Eddie. I don't think he gets it, though.
He doesn't quite get it.
All right. Anyway, we got some Keyforge for you. Yeah, let's just jump into it. We got 5 games to get through.
We got 5 games. All right, Martina versus Mervigig. How's it going, everybody?
Mervigig. Hello. Martina. This is a bunch of Vendas. This is triple Tautals. Was this one of the found decks? I honestly don't remember.
It is, yeah. That's the one with the... No, Martina was in the tournament. Martina was in the World's Collide tournament.
Okay. This deck does have triple Tautal Vapors, which is
Eddie gets
very sick. Eddie gets a treat. What are you maniacs doing?
Eddie.
He's off. He's off in some other part of the house.
Eddie.
He doesn't even know. Oh, he heard the treat bag, though. Here he is.
Sorry. All right, come here. Oh, God. Keyforge is still alive, yeah. New set is going to come out probably after the start of June.
Yeah, new set's just right around the corner.
Theoretically, it's shipping by the end of the month, so.
Wizard Random, hello.
There's that. How's it going? A week has not gone by where we didn't play Keyforge the last 4 years, so it's very much alive in our hearts, at least.
It's alive around these parts.
Yeah.
Vault Tours.
Man, we're inching on 5 years, huh?
Oh, we're supposed to do content mode at the beginning here because of the Vault Tour announcement, right?
I mean...
There's no sealed, right?
There's no sealed.
Hey. Sealed. What is with this dog? You're being rambunctious.
I mean, I dumped treat crumbs on the floor.
Oh, I see.
So.
I see.
There's no sealed. They did announce the Vault Tour locations. So there's that. Is Keyforge going to have set rotation? They've never mentioned any sort of set rotation.
No.
Probably not.
The only time they mentioned a possible set rotation was for Vault Warriors, and that is not. And Vault Warriors is dead.
Applicable anymore.
Will probably never exist.
There's no reason for us to even mention that. It's not even the same company.
There's actually no evidence that Vault Warriors was ever going to exist, outside of the one announcement, because so much stuff has happened since the Vault Warriors announcement. So let's talk about the real Vault Warriors or the Vault Tour announcement, where it's 3 locations. Each Vault Tour will have a Alliance Archon and Standard Archon tournament. Or I guess it's just Alliance and Archon is what it's called, right? Yeah. So those will happen simultaneously, so you can choose to enter either of those tournaments. I believe there's prize pools, cash prizes for both tournaments at the Vault Tour. Yeah. So if it's less people in the Alliance tournament, then that incentivizes more people to play in it, right?
Yeah. If it's like only 20 people entered this tournament, so I'm like more likely to win it.
Yeah.
Placing the cash.
I feel like they're going to keep forcing Alliance until people play in it.
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like to me.
That's what it feels like to me. And I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily. I do think Alliance has legs. They just have to tear apart all the really degenerate stuff.
I just don't want to play it while Genka is a deck that can exist.
Yeah.
Because while it may not have been the best deck in the one Alliance tournament,
it was omnipresent.
It was omnipresent, and it's just not fun and interactive to play against.
Yeah. And I felt like they also restricted some of the answers, right?
Yeah, because they
cracked down on some of the answers for Ginka.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny.
All right, we'll keep.
What do you even know if you got all the right number of cards?
16. But the thing is, there's no sealed Vault Tours. At least sealed was not announced as part of the Vault Tours that have been announced, which there are 3 of them, 3 of the 10 that are going to happen. So that's pretty disappointing for us because, as you all know, we are We definitely lean towards sealed as a preferred format.
Yeah. I did very well in sealed tournaments and very poorly in Archon.
I mean, I say this as someone who won
an Archon
tournament.
Yeah.
I would rather play sealed every single time than play Archon. So, yeah. What did I roll?
You rolled a 17.
Digital? No, they're not.
Nah, digital's not going to exist for a while.
Yeah, we don't really know.
There's no plans of digital. I've said for a long time now that if they announce digital, you have like 18 months before you have like a playable beta.
Although Ghost Galaxy is more.
I do think it's more likely
they're much more likely to exist with Ghost Galaxy.
It's just probably down the road.
Even though it's something that Fantasy Flight announced.
The team is just too small right now, right? Like they got their hands full. If the product had come, if they'd kickstarted and the product had come out in like 3 months, then maybe I could see a digital client coming out.
They've got too much to work on right now.
But I think they have their hands full.
Yeah. So I wouldn't count on that anytime soon. If Keyforge remains successful for the next couple of years and things get to kind of level out, that's probably when you'll see a digital client being talked about more again. All right, so I'm gonna play Star Alliance. Play Triska.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
I'll say Logos. I'll play Babbling Bibliophile, Wormhole Technician, and Sanitation Engineer. And it's your turn. I'll draw.
Okay. I'll say Logos. I'm gonna Positron Bolt. I'll play Bill Jordan and Raise the Tide. Play Phase Shift to play the World Tree. Your turn.
All right, I am going to say Dis. I'm going to play Hecatomb. There's nothing to destroy. I'm going to Gleeful Mayhem. I'll choose Star Alliance and Logos. And then I'll play Misery Exploit for nothing. And it's your turn. I'll draw 3. So go ahead.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. I'm going to play Fangtooth Cab. I think we determined Murray does not want to play this card, actually, I think. I'm going to not play Fangtooth.
Okay.
I'm going to not play it. I'm going to play Chelonia. I'm going to play Meliobi. It would have killed my Chelonia this turn, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like easy Chelonia death, Mysticetti, and it ends up killing Eddies all the time.
Yeah.
Right?
That is true.
And it's just like your answer. Persistent Sunning Logos. You need to remove Sealed from Vault Tours so the pay-to-win crowd can have their cake. But also there's the argument that pay-to-win doesn't exist in Keyforge, and I don't really think it does.
Yeah, I think pay-to-win probably is lower on Alliance than like Archon anyway. Because I think you can cobble together a pretty nasty Alliance deck from like good stuff that you have.
Or you just mean the people that parrot the fact that Keyforge is pay-to-win all the time? That people that don't play Keyforge like to say that Keyforge is a pay-to-win game.
Alright, I guess I'll say Dis. I'll play Lilithal and Binding Irons.
Although I've never seen evidence that it is.
And it's your turn. I'll draw it to you. So you go ahead.
I know you were, Fudge. I know you were. I'm going to say Star Alliance. Play together to play Science and Chelonia. Chelonia's going to get me 1. Gonna play Technobabble. I'll get 1 extra from the Science. I hate Logos creatures. I play Universal Translator on the Meliobi. And then I have General Order 24, but I think I'm going to discard that, because that's another way for you just killing my untamed creatures. I'll say Checo 7.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'm going to play No Safety in Numbers and blow up those Chelonials. And then I'll play Mac the Knife and J Venda.
Thanks, Yo-Yo. I got this one today, actually.
Your turn, I'll draw 3.
Big fan.
Tell you to go ahead.
I'm feeling it. Alright, I'll Forge. I got another one today that is just a bunch of bananas, but it's on a green shirt, so I can never wear it on stream. Unless you want to see a bunch of floating bananas. Which sounds kind of funny, so. Okay. I'll play Logos. I'll phase shift Gruen. I will play Eddie. I'll archive a card. And I'm done.
Alright, I will say Logos. I'll play Memory Chip. I'll unstun. I'll play Wormhole Tech. I'll play Tau Vapors, draw 2, and then archive 1. I'm gonna Twin Bolt, Meliobi, and Eddie. And then Mac Knife's gonna finish off Eddie and get me an Amber. And it is your turn. I will draw 3.
Okay. I'll say Starlands. I'm going to pick up the archive. I'm going to play Shield Gelator. I'm going to play Universal Translator on Gruen. I'm going to play Static Collection Array. I'm going to play Zap. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And say check with 6. Although it's 5 for me to forge right now. Draw up to 5. I get done tap at the end of my turn now. We're not playing Magic anymore. Hooray.
I'm gonna say dis. I'm gonna discard Hysteria. I'm gonna I'll put my archives in my hand. I'll play Edoram. I'm gonna Poltergeist the Static Collection Array, and then Lilithal will reap and capture 1. And I'll say check with 7, and it's your turn. I'll draw 2. Teddy, go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. Play All Tied Up, game 2. Is there TMTP up in there? I'm legally looking at your card. There's not. I will play Cross Porpoises. Gonna enrage the Javinda and the Edoram. Play Witch of the Dawn. We'll get back to Chelonia. Play Chelonia. Now World Tree. Eddie on top. Gruen. I'm gonna fight Lilithal, I think. And Mrs. Eddie. Great. I'm done.
Alright, I will forge.
Back with 9.
I am going to say Shadows. Javinda's going to fight Chelonia. I'm going to play a Javinda. I'm going to mug Chelonia. I am going to Oubliette the Witch of the Dawn. I'm going to discard Kymor Eclipse. And it's your turn. I will draw 4. I don't know where this deck's Amber Control is. Oh, there it is.
Alright, I'll forge. I will say Logos. Play Think Twice.
No safety gets better into WoW. Yeah, no safety.
I think so, yeah.
It's gotta be a card.
I'm gonna Think Twice the Science. I am gonna get a Storm counter real quick. No reason. Play Hydrocataloger. Play Mind Bullets for 4. Where's the button? There it is. I get 1 for that. Play Eddie.
He's got 2 damage.
2 damage, yeah. Play Eddie. Your turn.
I have Infernus in my hand.
Jeez.
I was like, there's no way. I looked at your deck and I was like, there's no way you can reshuffle here.
Unless I play literally all my cards.
Yeah, stupid Mermagig. This was like a bad draw, I feel. I think there's like a way that we could have had a game, but instead we don't have one. Gleeful Mayhem, blow up these 2. And then I'll Infernus.
Mermagig, the deck that plays its whole hand every turn. And that's its whole personality. Playing DT versus DT is the only way for both players to win at Keyforge. I don't know about all that. I think it's the opposite.
Yeah, I think we can conclusively prove the opposite.
I did not feel like I was winning at Keyforge.
Lose 2 pips, please. And it's your turn, I'll draw.
I don't know about that.
I gotta tell you, I am the worst at drawing Telltale Vapors in decks that have multiple Telltale Vapors. Like, if Justin were playing this deck, Justin would have gone turn 2, all 3 Telltale Vapors.
Yep.
And he would have gone turn 4 when I was like threatening with like 10 or something. Justin would have like Infernus, Hysteria, and Infernus. So
yeah, you should have done that. I'll say Logos. I'm gonna Reap. I'm gonna play the top card of my deck. Persistence Hunting. I will discard Bilge Warden. Discard BDQ. Your turn.
Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll archive a card with a memory chip. I'll play a Seismo Entangler. I'll play Candle Unit. I'll Telltale Vapors. Draw 2, then archive 1. And then I'll play this Cutthroat Research, which is not timed correctly either. And it's your turn. I'll draw these 4. Today, go ahead.
Say the Star Alliance. Play Hawkins, gain 1.
I don't think this deck could have won in a million years. Mermagig is too good at dealing with creatures.
Yeah, it's pretty good with it. Play 2 Translators. I'll go ahead and play General Order. And I'm done.
Lose.
There you
Next
go.
game, please.
Recusal is pleased. Ah.
I blame the lack of deck experience with that one. I would have probably mulliganed my opener.
Next game, Rivero versus Mademoiselle. Is there our last WoW deck in the mix?
Nah, there's one more.
There's one more? The one last week did not win, right?
Correct.
The last one that played 500 games of DT Sealed, it isn't that bad. Okay, all against yourself.
Yeah, okay. All right, okay. I've played against the most skilled opponent that I can imagine. Myself.
There are none better. No lie. Play the soldier. I didn't think you were lying. DT best set banner side if you come around at all. I mean, DT versus other sets are great. I mean, I think we've consistently shown that.
DT versus other sets is fine.
Yeah, it's like really good.
It's fine.
So it's fine. It's still not my favorite set, and it probably will never. Well, it definitely will never be my favorite set, but it's fine.
I think DT Seal is a miserable experience.
Rivero is the deck that ended the Triple H style Reign of Terror that was Light Tasker's Reign. That is correct. Like Triple H style Reign of Terror is definitely a good comparison for Light Tasker's title reign. Comes on at the start of every episode of TTR as a 20-minute monologue where he's like, I am the game. You cannot defeat Light Tasker. 13. 5. I think I will. This is fine. 308. Yeah, so we only have like 100 DT decks because it's like a little over 100 because we never really bought extra ones.
We didn't go to. There were no DT Vault Tours sealed to go to, so
like that's the thing is like when I was trying to make Alliance for DT decks, and the deck I did end up playing for Alliance is DT, and I really like that. I really liked playing that Alliance deck. I will say that I had a lot of fun playing an Alliance deck. I feel like we made a really strong Alliance deck with a small number of DT decks. So I think Alliance DT very scary.
Yeah,
and people weren't really giving it enough credit. But I think I would like to see what it would look like if we opened like 100 more DT decks. But I wouldn't do that unless there was a fire sale on them again, probably.
I mean, Dark Discovery is a very powerful combo, I think, on Alliance because it's just make a key, you know.
He lost lifespan of all his Light Tasker Championship games. The last remaining hairs on his head, gone.
Yeah, we have to go back in time. I'm pretty sure it did.
We can count extra hairs.
Take them from me.
I think it did.
Okay, I am going to start by playing Biome Discovery to raise the tide.
Okay.
And I'll say you go ahead.
I'm going to say Unfathomable. Play Azure Basin Outpost. I'll play Covetous Hema. And Initiation. So make a token creature. If you have fewer than 4 cards in your hand archive, so make a token. Your turn. You sold the double Omnipus Age of Witch of the Dawn? Why'd you sell it? I can't believe that. I can't even believe what I'm hearing right now.
I'm going to say Shadows. I'm going to Cement Shoes. Blow up the fish. I'm going to Hornswoggle the Azure Basin. And then I'm
just it? No, it just uses it.
But I am going to borrow it as well.
Okay.
So.
There you go.
And it is your turn. I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
I have the ultimate borrow tech. Let's say Sanctum. Play Celestial Gorm.
Oh no.
Yeah. It's each other artifact. Okay. Man, this deck is so stupid with Gorm. I forgot. Because it's got all these all the unfathomable things. Yeah. I'm going to play Grey Abyss, make a token. I'm going to play Battle Evangelist. And done.
Alright, I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to Bouncing Deathcork the Battle Evangelist. I'm going to Master the Theory for 3. I had to do that in the right order, otherwise I would archive too many cards. And then I'll Mind Bullets for 3.
Okay.
And it's your turn. I'll draw 6.
Alright, I'll say Unfathomable. I'll play Kamalani. I'll play 2 Frigorific Rods. I'm going to use the Celestial Gorm, turn each other artifact to its owner's hand. I'm going to play all these artifacts. We're artifact bursting over here. Your turn. Oh, I have this thing too. I'll do that. Check what's up.
I'll put my archives into my hand. I am going to say Starlance. I will play Operative Espion. Crash Muldoon. Kincan. I'm going to Selective Preservation for 4/3/2.
Okay.
The fish will do 2 damage to my Espion.
I get 2 tokens.
Yeah.
I guess you could put them where you want.
Yeah, it's fine to do there.
Okay.
I'll play Diplomatic Young. I'm gonna Force Field Crash Muldoon. He'll Reap and Ward. And then I'll play Biome Discovery. And look at the top 2. I guess I'll pitch the Nobu Archaeologist. Alright, it's your turn. I'll say check with 8 and tell you to go ahead.
I'll forge.
I'll draw.
I'll say Star Alliance. I will play CPO Zytar. I'm going to play Quintrino Warp. I'll do the damage to the ward, and I'll choose here and here. So all the Star Alliance explodes. We'll gain a chain. I will play Tabor. Actually, yeah, no. I'm going to play Specialist Guthrak, Secure Droid, Tabor. Recorded history. Empty hand. Your turn.
Okay, I'll forge. I am going to say Logos, Theory, Conjecture, and Archive, the top 2.
You going to play Archon or Alliance in the VT? Haven't decided yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I lean Alliance, but I wouldn't mind playing. I've never played Conphage in Archon, so I wouldn't mind doing that once just to see what that's like.
I wouldn't mind running back my DT Alliance, honestly.
And then I'll Information Exchange and steal one.
I could also run Light Tasker again in Archon and just see how that goes. I don't know if the
Your turn.
The times have aged Light Tasker out of meta contention, but probably not. One has to assume not. I mean, it's got bad matchups, sure, but who knows?
It also has outstanding matchups.
It has very, very good matchups, yeah.
Jar exists. Who care?
Jar does exist, but
who care about Jar?
And in Archon especially, how many top tier Archon decks are people going to be bringing that also have Jar in them? It's easier to do for your Alliance pool, right? I think I'm going to say Star Alliance. I'll play Collector Borin. You may return an upgrade. Oh, it just says put. So yeah, I do have to get my Toxicuda Venom back. I don't necessarily want to. I'll play Echo Reflector. And ready. I'll Reap. I can do this. I can Reap with Tabor to player using on Star Alliance cards this turn to play Toxicuda Venom on the Collector to ready and Reap. The Tall Mage is 0 plus encounters.
He was 5. He's.
What kind of Voltorb numbers would you consider a success? 100.
Yeah, I think 100 is probably successful.
Yeah.
That's what they were before.
100.
So if you get 100 combined, then...
I think I just go big. Reap. So I capture 2. And Reap. I'm done.
Okay. I'll see Shadows.
Even 50 I would consider a success. I mean, but Keyforge Celebration had what, 250 plus? I wonder if it'll be less of a draw without sealed though.
I'll play Shoulder It. I'll play One-Eyed Willa. I'll play Seeker Needle. I will play Booby Trap. Little Booby Trap right there.
I don't see it being. I don't even see it being as low as 50. Honestly,
I'm gonna submit choose. I am going to Hornswoggle. I'll get your Azure Basin. I'll put Tall Mage under, or I'll exhaust these 3. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. Teddy, go ahead.
The Forge. I'll say Sanctum. Play Baldric. Play Aha, the Inconspicuous. I will request donations, make a token it captures to. I will membership drive, make a token.
Jesus Christ. The fucking draws that you have had.
Look, to be fair, there's another membership drive here somewhere.
I know, but still.
I'll taxing journey there. And
okay, I'm gonna say Star Alliance. I'll lay the land. Okay.
What would a Voltor? Yeah, I actually think it would be very good. I think it's a great idea. This deck, I would probably play it a Voltor, honestly.
We're gonna Light of the Archons, One-Eyed Willa. I'm in a Xeno training. We'll capture here and here. And then I'm gonna GAC. I'll choose Logos, Shadows. I'll choose there. So the fish all shoots shoulder id.
Okay. Bang, bang, bang,
bang. Yeah.
There's my other membership drive.
Okay, I'll say check with 8. It's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Okay. This is I'm gonna say before I take my turn that I've won the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna pick a mark up, say Unfathomable. I'm gonna Reap. I will Abyssal Sight. Destroy the Secure Droid. What you got? You got Eddie, you got Forgive for Information Exchange, Safe or Sorry, Gas Pipes. Alright, so I'll discard the Safe or Sorry. And then I'll play Fathom Reaver, make a token. I will Befuddle. So I'll say you can't play cards. Choose a house. During the next turn, they cannot play cards of other houses. So I'll say Star Alliance.
Okay, next game.
Okay, and I'll make a token creature, and I don't have any. And I'll exhaust all your stuff. Ooh-wee. Super sick. Gifting a sub. Thank you so much. To Fudgeinator. Incredible. You're going to cover the Voltors? I would like to cover them. Yeah, I need to talk to GG about that. Because I would be fine if I ended up not playing and just covering it and showing it to y'all. Because I enjoyed that last time.
It was fun, but it was work.
It was definitely work. It was definitely work. But I enjoyed it. It was exhausting, but it was a good kind of exhausting. I had a lot of fun that weekend. Christensen and Nevspike. I need to do the scores here. Highlights for the celebration for me was just like seeing everybody, hanging out, and streaming. I didn't even play WoW that whole weekend, so 3 2.
I don't think I forged my second key.
Didn't you? Eat more? Yeah. So like, I ended up eating okay.
I think I ate fine.
The problem is I just had to eat a burger at the cafe, because I'm on keto, so like, that was like literally all I could eat there, and it was too cold to go anywhere else, and I was too busy to take time to go anywhere else. So that was my options, and it was fine. But those steak bites we had at the hotel that night, the last night, oh god, they were so good, especially after I'd only eaten burgers for days. Night, Zeramus. Neva Spike. Christensen. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. 3 more games. 3 more games. We're doing 5 total tonight.
TMTP.
Also TMTP. Those are so good. I'm looking forward to what. So one of the Vault Tours is at in Roseville, right?
Yeah. One of them was, which is cool because it'll be summer and it won't suck ass outside.
It was like the July one, right? Or June or something.
Philly was also really cool. Philly is like a really good food city, surprisingly.
Philly was really fun when we went for PAX. I wonder if it'll be in downtown or not. I guess we don't know.
Yeah,
they haven't announced the venues yet, right?
Could be outside of Philly. Who knows? But
Dallas, yep. We'll be going to Dallas too.
Was, the Dallas one was free for us because I had the Vault Tour winnings. I was able to.
Man,
I get to legit say that I was one of the few people who got to go to a Vault Tour paid for.
My damn winnings are just gone. But we got chairs. It's fine. We're lucky to get these chairs. That's for damn sure. I'm gonna mulligan.
I'll start with playing an Umbra. Yeah, I'll tell you, go ahead.
Zeramus, just don't sleep. It's so easy. Simply do not sleep. So the tournament's gonna be, the first one's in June, right? So we need to go and figure that one out. We get to do long stream when Mo comes out.
You mulligan back up to 6 there.
We get to do 3 more Vault Tours. Finally, this year is shaping up.
Look at the.
Play Jargogol with a card. I'm done.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar.
July's the first one.
I'm gonna play Troll, Crump, Headhunter. I'm gonna punch the Jargogol.
That was archived, right?
Yeah, I didn't see what it was. Good.
Oh god. Alright, I'll say this. I'll exhume the Jargul. Card. Anguish. Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say Brobnar. I'm gonna play Screech Bomb, Headhunter's gonna fight the Jargogol, and I'll get an Amber. I'm gonna Ganger Chieftain Umbra into Jargogol to kill it, and I'll steal.
Philly and Minnesota are in consecutive weekends in July? I didn't even notice that.
Crump is gonna Reap, and Troll's gonna kill Anguish. And I'll tell you, go ahead. I will draw 3.
Time for me to just take the whole week off work. Just travel. Alright, I'll say Shadows. I think I'm in the position of the bad draw this game, but I don't know that Crimson Sun's a tough deck to beat. Anyways, I'll say Shadows. I'll discard Bad Penny. I'm going to rig the lottery. I get 3.
I got 1.
Okay. Okay.
Both my rises.
Okay. All right. Maybe I spoke too soon. I'm going to Whistling Darts. And I'll Miasma and TMTP. It does put me to 7, but I think that's fine. Your turn. Original page had Minnesota in June. There was a misprint updated a few hours up. Oh, okay. That's why I thought it was June. All right. I was like, I didn't think I was that insane.
I am gonna say Shadows. I'm gonna play Naughty the Thief. Umbra's gonna Reap. The deck only had 1 TMTP. That was the extent of its. Did it have Cutthroat or anything? It had a Ronnie. Okay. I'm gonna Nerve Blast and blast my own Anger Chieftain. I'll Miasma you. And I'll Ghostly Hand. And there's actually no reason to pop these Screech Bombs yet, I believe. So I'll tell you to go ahead. I'll say check with 10.
Yeah, I don't know how you, we're probably totally unwatchable at 360. So good luck with that. Okay, I'll say this. I'm gonna Gongoozle the Headhunter. The Terror. Play Schuler. Play Wretched Doll. Your turn.
Alright, I will Forge. I am going to say Brobnar. I'm going to play Troll. I'm going to play Unguarded Camp. Here, there. Crump, Troll are both gonna Reap. I'll heal the Troll. Reap with the Ganger Chieftain, and I'll Reap with the Headhunter. I'm like tempted to go fight the Schuler, but I think I just Reap because if you've got the Ronnie, then you could stop me if I'm at 6 or 7. But if I go to 8, you can't stop that. So, and it's your turn. I'll draw 3. So you go ahead.
Logos. Director of ZYX. Sloppy lab work.
Slappy lab.
Slappy lab work. I'll archive a card. I'll discard Skeleton Key. Your turn.
I Forge.
Yeah. Yep.
This is another Brobnar turn.
Yep. Got 5 Brobnarians.
Let's say Threaten. So I'll say Brobnar. Headhunter's going to fight Director of ZYX, and I'll get 1. Crump will beat Director of ZYX to death. And then I will Reap 3 times. Go to 6. Control will heal. And I'll say check with 6. And it's your turn.
6, huh? Alright, you win.
Got it.
Jesus.
Christensen. Oh!
Yep.
Oh, that's how we do it.
Classic Coda beats up AOA matchup.
Here's 28 power worth of creatures. Actually, I think it was more than that.
What did I need there?
16.
I needed all my 3 fates way earlier. I needed one of the 2 3 fates.
27, 32. Yeah, it was 36 power.
I thought Nevospec was actually pretty decent at dealing with creatures, but I just don't think I got the stuff.
There was an Amber Control game that if you had like played into, it would have been way worse.
Yeah. The thing is, I got stuck with my mulligan was into Miasma and TMTP. So yeah,
the rigged lottery. If it didn't gain you 3, if you didn't go to 7, I was screech bombing, nerve blasting, and ghostly handing the whole pile.
Oh Jesus!
So like you went to 7, I stopped it. Like I did. I was like, I can't believe he generated 7 amber. It's this one. I had him lined up. Kano Drab.
Oh no. Okay.
Versus constantly dewy-eyed Usurper.
The freaking deck we opened. It's the Infernus deck.
The triple Infernus.
So
Kano Drab.
It is. I think it is Infernus resistant.
Yeah, it's got pips, but it also likes to discard hands and draw a bunch. So
yeah.
Let's see. We'll have to see.
Rivero got pantsed. I'm sorry to say it. Completely pantsed. Punctuate equilibrium auto encoder for Kendrab? Yeah, I think so. If everyone played more MM, everyone would lose more. I know it sounds statistically unsound, but the fact is, play MM versus MM is the only way for both players to lose at Keyforge. True.
It's copy pasta.
They've been copying pasta and that thing all night. They've been copying and pasting. They can't be stopped.
Copying and pasting.
Yep.
It's always fun when chat entertains itself.
Yeah. And we don't have to do the job. Well, we basically don't have to work. 3, 20, 19. All right. This is fun.
Auto encoder, go.
This Gleeful Mayhem. Imp Spectre. 2 Dominator Baubles. Your turn. As an Italian descendant, I approve of pasta. Are you saying that all Italians like pasta genetically? Because you're right.
Fangs the Imp Spectre.
Alright.
I'll play General Salvador, he'll capture 1, and then I'll play Equalize. I'll move this to there, and it's your turn. I'll draw 3. So you go.
Okay, I'll say Untamed. Play Ritual of the Hunt. Play Gloriana's Attendant. Play Commune. I'll gain an Amber.
Nice.
Your turn. Everyone played Metazoo. I'm not even going to read a Metazoo copy pasta. I'm not even going to read it.
Playing Metazoo versus Metazoo.
It's the only way both players can get scammed by NFT people.
Alright, I'm going to say Sanctum. I'm going to play Scrivener Fabian. I'll play Lieutenant Gorvanal. I'm going to Reap with General Salvador. I'm going to discard this Fangs of Gizzleheart, and I'll archive with Auto Encoder. Yeah, there we go. Alright, it's your turn. I'll draw 3. Tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. Play Niflgrounds. Reap. Play Ghost Talk. Your turn. Check with 6.
I'm going to say Logos. I'm going to discard Infomorph and Archive. I'll play Mutagenic Serum, and I'll play Kyo, both with Amber Pips.
I drew 2 main cards.
And I'll draw 3. I'll tell you to go ahead.
The Fangs and Kid. Yeah, Cantrap's a crazy deck. Yeah, you took it too far, Zach. Come on. Read the room. I want to talk about Metazoo in here.
There were exactly 2 people who played Metazoo at my local store.
Keyforge?
Yeah.
Alright.
Cantrap slows keys down. It doesn't fully stop them ever.
Saurian. I'm gonna exalt each flank creature.
Okay.
I'm gonna Spoils of Battle.
Okay.
So capture, 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 capture. I'm gonna exile. I will fight the Glorianas.
With the Saurian?
Use Ritual Hunt.
Okay.
Fight Glorianas. And then I'll Ancient Power. Word Ghost Talk. Your turn.
Alright, I'm going to put my archives into my hand, and I'm going to say...
The MetaZoo costume, which is just like a drawing that looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old. Taped to your chest. Yep, that's pretty much accurate.
I'm going to say Untamed. I'm going to play Amberspine Mongol, Dark Fairy, Pismire, Cephalus. I'm going to play Punctuate Equilibrium, so I'm going to discard 3, archive 3.
Nice kicks, Uno. Needed that.
Alright, and I'll draw 6. I'll discard the Savage Clash, archive a card. I'm going to play Vault's Blessing. I draw. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 mutants. Okay, your turn. We'll draw 1. There you go.
Sorry. Stomp Pismire. Exalt my Ghost Talk. Play Curiosaurus. Or do I? I'm gonna think about that for a second. I'm gonna play Citizen Tricks. I can't steal.
Do you want to play Citizen Tricks?
Nope. I'm gonna Humble Ghost Talk. Dump that. I'll discard Curiosaurus and Citizen Tricks and Defense Initiative. I'm done.
Alright, I'll pick up my archives and I will say Untamed.
That's a pretty good one, Fudge. MetaZoo Art Department moved to Arkansas to take advantage of certain new labor laws they passed.
Oh.
The children yearn for the children sweatshops.
Alright, so I'll forge.
Pretty good one.
Alright.
That's why the sets for WoCame took so long to come out, because they're not utilizing enough child labor to make the decks.
I'm going to play Cephalus to Pismire. I'm just going to discard Niflate, archive a card. I am going to have Dark Fairy fight the Ghost Hawk. I'll gain 2. And then I think I just reap twice, so then I'm threatening again. Yeah, I'll reap with Amberspine Mongrel and Cephalus. That send me to 6. And I'll say check with 6, and it's your turn. You'll have to pay all 8.
Alright. I will. I'll say Dis. Play Obsidian Forge. Play Inspector. Play Infernus. Play Infernus. Vault's Blessing. Radiant Truth. Bangs. Bangs. There's an argument for getting punctuated in there, but I think I just want to bring your Amber Total down. Dominator Bauble. Ghost Talking to Dark Fairy. I'm done.
Alright, I am going to say Sanctum. I play Free Markets for 3. Dis, Untamed, Logos, Nosarian. I will play Purifier of Souls. I'll use this as a steal. I'll play Squire Alice and Capture 2. I will play Golgotha. I am going to have Salvador kill the Imp Spectre.
He has no soul.
Yeah. Gorvernal does not do anything there. I think I reap twice. Is it worth having Gorvernal kill off Infernuses? I think it's worth Gorvernal killing off a Infernus and Infernus. And then I'll pop the Mutagenic Serum, so I'm 1 amber short there. And then I'll just reap 3 times. Send me to 10. Okay, and I'll tell you to go ahead.
I'll say Untamed. Your turn. The dud Untamed is finally coming back to bite Dewey Eye.
Alright, so I will forge.
Discarding my 6 Uno is the worst thing that's ever happened. Well, even if I draw it now, I'm probably still in trouble. Infernus does deserve punishment, you're right. It's true.
This a Logos turn. This Logos threaten.
Thanks, Obama, for this board.
I think Sanctum threatens. Okay, this guy was in the archives. Alright, so we'll say Sanctum. Golgotha is gonna kill all that. Reap 5 times to put me to 9. Seems fairly safe, so reap 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll tell you to go ahead. So check with 9.
Alright, I lose. I have a Infernus, and I did draw the Skixina, but
can't stop me.
Yeah. Alright. Thank God. Get out of here. Dewey Eye. One more game. Adler versus Mentor.
Ooh.
I'm on Mentor.
It's been a while since Fugitive Adler got played.
Mass Mutation on Mass Mutation.
Stupid Mass Mutations. What a stupid set.
I wonder if this matchup ever happened. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Adler has a good answer for Gravitron.
Does it need one?
Does it need one? I don't think it ever needed an answer for things, right? Because it was just bursting and stealing.
We'll sack of coins it for 13.
Yeah, I can sack of coins it.
It's got standardized testing.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
It's got Gladiodontist.
Just fight it.
Just fight it with
3 times.
Gladiodontist.
Fight it more than 3 times. So Wednesday, what are we doing Wednesday? We're playing a board game?
Yeah, we can. Yeah, did you the Kickstarter thing that you got done? Are you prepared to play that, or is that not?
Oh, the thing I took a picture of. So that's a campaign game. I don't know what we want to do with that.
I gotcha.
The villainy, valor and villainy thing. It does look cool. I haven't read the rules yet, so I don't know how stream friendly it'll be. If I think it's stream friendly, we can play that. I also got a different game that is probably more stream friendly. It's called Sky Tier Horde. It's a tower defense ish co-op card game. So
I am aware of Sky Tier.
Okay, so I do have that. We could play that.
Okay, yeah, that'll be neat.
I've had that for a few months now. I'm just kind of sitting there.
Yeah, so we had to wait until people weren't accusing us of copying Team Covenant.
Yeah,
because I think they played that on stream.
They did
some number of months back.
They did. I'm sorry that the 2 people that play card games on stream play a lot of the same stuff. Yeah. It just kind of happens like that. 17.
Oh, this one's a mulligan. It has the safe house bow, which is
yeah.
But it was like a 2-card hand.
Twilight Imperium night. You mean Twilight Imperium day? It would have to be a whole ass day. Is 2-player Twilight Imperium even a thing?
It's probably just one person winning at some point, right?
Star Wars deck building game.
Yeah,
we could probably do that again.
We do kind of want to. I want to play it more. I haven't had a chance to play
Dark Side this time. Sky Tier like a year ago, wasn't it? Yeah, I think it was almost a year ago.
Play Ashes.
I do not want to play. I do not like Ashes at all.
I think Ashes has a lot of interesting things going on in the game, but
I do not like that game. Yeah, I think they put Sky Tier like while the Kickstarter was still. I think they were promoting the Kickstarter with their stream for it. I don't know if they've actually played it since it came out. They've been doing less streams lately, though.
Yeah, I think they're like basically back to normal in their store.
Yeah. You're first?
No.
For real? For reals? Okay, I'll play Dark Minion.
Alright, I'll say Shadows. I'm going to Vandalize, and then I'm going to Vandalize again.
Okay.
Alright, so the first Vandalize. I think it's easy to get rid of that.
It just never looks fun. Yeah, it doesn't.
It's easy to
it doesn't play fun. Okay.
Alright, and it's your turn. I'll draw 3.
Well, in that case, I'll say Logos. I'll play Humax and draw. I'll discard the bottom half of Ultra Gravitron. And you priced me out of Ultra Gravitron just now. Bob Bookton, even Ivan.
Alright, I am going to say Logos. I'm going to Opposition Research. Play Bob Bookton, I'll play Infomorph, play Demobot, and draw. I'll play Cronus. And it is your turn. I will draw 4. So you go ahead.
So Logos. I'll steal 1. I'll fight Cronus. I will play Bob Bookton, play Master of the Theory, discard the top half of Ultra Gravitron. I guess it's like the next card. I don't know. Did you see that card with the Vandalize? You didn't see this with the Vandalize, did you? I didn't think so. I think it was the next card under their Vandalizes. And Humax isn't going to do anything.
Alright, I will say Logos. So I'm going to play Opposition Research again. I'll play Eclectic Inquiry and archive the top 2. I am going to reap in the right order. We'll reap with the Damobot. So discard and draw. I will discard Sagittarius Gaze and draw. Ooh, autoencoder. Infomorph. Do we want to trade Infomorph off? Or do I just reap? If I reap. Yeah, sure. I'll reap. I'll reap with Bob Bookton. Play the top card. It's bow kniving. I'll draw. Okay. Alright, and then I'll play this Daughter. This is the last card. And it is your turn. I will draw 4 and tell you to go ahead.
Alright, I'll say Saurian. Beware the odds, Infomorph.
Boom!
Technosaurus Exalt Kill Daughter. Citizen Tricks Exalt Steel. Your turn.
Okay. I'll put my archives into my hand. I'm going to say Shadows.
I don't think these MM decks are bedge. I should have just held on for the Ultra Gravitron. I should have just believed.
Yeah. I'm going to play Rad Penny and Steel. Is this... Mug. We're going to Mug Tricks. Oh, no, better yet. I'm going to play Dino Thief, Exalt, Blast Tricks, Mug my Dino Thief. That's way better.
Yep, that is way better.
That's way better. Alright, we're going to read with bow kniving. And then I'm going to hit you with a big old sack of coins. Alright, damage pip goes to Bob Bookton. And then I got 10, so I think I do 4 and 4 and 2. Okay, I'll say check with 10, and it is your turn. So we're blasting my own Rad Penny back in the deck. That deck Purge? I don't think it matters. I'll draw. I'll tell you to go ahead. God, this is so fun.
It is, yeah. It is.
Oh, this deck is so fun.
I'll say Dis. I will play Bonesaw. I'll play Dominator Bomb. I'll play Soul Fiddle. Play Snoret. Reap. Your turn.
Alright, well, Forge. Alright, I'm going to play Theros Centurion. I have no idea if I'm even sequencing this turn correctly. I'm going to play Curse of Vanity. We're going to exalt Theros Centurion, and we'll exalt QMax. I will Curse of Vanity, exalt Theros Centurion.
You gotta do the damage first, right?
Yeah, I'll kill the QMax. And then I'll exalt the Technosaurus.
Yeah, they're sneaky. Like with those opposition researches, really kind of put me behind actually early on.
Oh yeah,
they were pretty good.
Opposition research is a card that plays way better than it looks in Mass Mutations, heads up, and that was something we definitely discovered.
And I think it plays the best in Adler of all of our decks. So.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to Axiom. Warding who? Is it the bow? I guess it's probably the Theros Centurion.
Who's the damage?
The damage will go to the Technosaurus. We'll get to him. We'll get him eventually. Okay. Damabot dies. I steal one. This guy explodes. Rad Penny gets shuffled in. This ward goes away. These all die. Okay, and then we gotta shuffle Rad Penny. Adler's just like a nightmare of efficiency. Alright, and then I'm going to Patronage. Move half rounding up, the other half to you. Drop a chain, draw 4, so you check with 9.
Alright. Saurian, play Library Polisaurus, play Corners in Octavia. I will play City Gates. I'll exalt each flank creature. And I'll Beware the Ides. And then I'll reap. Discard is Logica. Okay, I'm done.
Alright, so I will forge. I guess I have to say Shadows here. I'll play Seeker Needle. I'll Ransack. Steal one. Oh. I had this bow, but I think I actually just discard this bow for the autoencoder since it doesn't do anything right now. Alright, it's your turn. I'll drop a chain and draw 3. I'll tell you to go ahead.
I do Forge. Okay, that's good. I'll say this. I'm going to dump this Amber. Can't do that fast enough. I will double Doom. I'll do damage to the armor. Discard a card from your hand. Spoils. Okay, that's good.
This is actually, with these guys, it was actually bad for me.
Oh, yeah.
A good way to kill them.
Play 2 Infernuses. I'm going to get Bow. Spoils. God, there's so many good hits for Sack of Coins. And Vandalize. I'm going to discard Gateway. I'm going to Dominator Bobble, Reap. Discard Golea Tops, draw. Your turn.
Alright, I am going to say Shadows. I'll put my archives into my hand.
Oh, autoencoder for the...
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I'll pick up my archives. I'll still say Shadows. I'll play Safe House and get one. I'll play Rad Penny and steal one. I'll look over there to do 2 damage to the Technosaurus. I will Seeker Needle Rad Penny. And it is your turn.
Logos, pick the archive. Play Logica. Play Even Ivan QMax. Redraw. Positron Bolt. I am done.
I have no idea what the last two cards in my deck are. Oh, do I still have that? I still, okay. Okay, I'll say Logos. I'll play Lethal Logica.
I see.
I'm in a Diametric Charge. Standardized testing for 4s and 5s.
I see.
Check with 8. Shuffle until you go ahead.
I lose. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, do I lose?
Fugitive Adler.
Adler is the best Massification deck we have. I mean, that's just in versus at Massification decks, right? So, makes sense. I will say, the Tournament of Champions is very good at determining the best deck against itself.
Yeah.
Against its own set.
Right.
It's very good at it. We're geniuses, is what I'm saying. We're coming up with that.
Yeah, we've been saying that. I think we've been saying that.
At no point do we ever say anything else than that. All right. I got one key. I don't remember if it fought Venus. I don't remember either. We can actually check.
It did, I believe.
I want to say it did.
The thing is Venus has clunk draws.
Yeah, it can definitely take advantage of the clunk. Where is Venus Ignachop? There it is. It beat Venus Ignachop in the top 16.
2-0.
2-0. It won 2 straight games against Venus. Did it fight Venus? Yes, it did. GG's. GG's.
Did it fight Venus? Not only did it fight Venus, it easily dispatched Venus.
Absolutely embarrassed Venus. That's so funny.
Yeah.
And then it embarrassed Helmallon.
It beat Helmallon
2-1. Yeah. And then it beat the Prowler.
I don't even remember.
Of Austin Castle, and then it beat Mr. Jackfeet.
Yeah.
Look, the Fugitive Adler is good.
Fugitive Adler is a hitter.
It's got some wins.
It is a shooter.
Jackfeet sucks. It's at least the second best deck we have in Massification. Thank you, Wizard Random, for the 100 bits. Much appreciated.
Yeah, Jackfeet is an awesome deck versus the field, though, I think.
Yeah, if you're playing
so
good.
I love it. Set, Jackfeet is crazy good.
Love that deck. Set. No one beats Helmallon. Helmallon lets others win. Wow, what a nice deck. All right, thanks for watching.
We're done here.
Yeah, Wednesday Sky Report. There you go.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for us getting sorcery cards one day, and also us getting Massification.
It could be any day.
Officially worried about Eddie's. We saw him earlier in the stream. I got a treat.
Yeah.
He's laying next to me right now. Here, hold on. If I can navigate this camera. Might as well see Eddie foot. Nope, camera's too locked up. Sorry. Eddie. Hey, we're done streaming. Hey, we're gonna go downstairs. Eddie. There you go. He's there. He exists. Wednesday MetaZoo with Zach?
No, Wednesday MetaZoo.
Absolutely not.
I would try Grand Archive or Battle Spirit Saga before MetaZoo.
I don't know what those are.
Those are both two relatively new games.
Okay.
I think Battle Spirits is in the Bandai mold.
We can play the One Piece card game.
You can't find the One Piece card game. I say that as someone who could have sold an infinite amount of One Piece cards if we had them, but we did not.
That's crazy.
We sold out. We had to put product limits in place just to keep people from coming in and flipping them. So
use a travel TTR to help us open their WoW tournament decks. A Zach stream when we get our WoW product would be fun. It's not, because then we could tag out and go to the bathroom during a long stream.
I don't know if so. Grand Archive looks like Weeb Flesh and Blood is what Grand Archive looks like.
Oh, okay.
So
they had to close?
You thought Grand Archive had to shut down. I don't think so. Unless that's news I haven't heard. But
We done with the day job by then? Yeah, we'll figure something out maybe then. I don't know what depends on when we get the decks and stuff too. So
yeah.
All right, y'all.
That's it. We're done here.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.